everybody, this is D again. The name of this video is going to be the 4 truths and 1 lie of personal training. I want to give a big thanks to Thrall. He's one of the people that inspired this video in the first place. Another person is definitely Kevin Oak on the come up for sure. And let's get to it. So the first truth about fitness training and personal training in general is that it's not free. So what I mean by that is you have a person who's spending $1,000+ to go to school for this. Second, as a person's getting better as a trainer, they are getting CEU credits, which are continuing education credits, meaning that in order for you to get the best bang for your buck, they're getting corrective exercise certifications, performance training, things like prenatal care and prenatal training, postnatal training, nutritional certifications, and the like. So again, personal training is not free. Number 2, personal trainers are humans too. So a big question that I get most of the time is that, you must be in the gym 24/7, 7 days a week. You have a body like that. How can I get a body like that? I think it's impossible. You must be taking steroids. Yeah, we're humans too. So I go to school, for instance, and I work, and I also have family obligations. So that ties into scheduling my training sessions around all of that and making sure that I get the maximum bang for my buck when I am training. Sometimes my training sessions will extend to the 2-hour mark, which I try not to happen because that is still a big chunk of my time when I have to study. I have to go to school in person, not like online stuff. Number 3, I have to go to work in person. I'm not sitting at home, and we have the ability to work our way around that. And that's what makes personal trainers unique, because they're just like you, they're just like me. They're just trying to get it done in the same way. Number 3, so the third truth about personal training is that you have to put in 100% and your personal trainer has to put in 100%. So what I mean by that is personal training won't work if you personally aren't working towards your goals. Your personal trainer is going to give you a fitness assessment when you come in for the first time. That's to kind of gauge where you're at, to see what you want out of a program, what you want out of the nutrition plan. Most of it is a conversation if they're doing it incorrectly. Most of it will be an actual physical assessment if they're doing it correctly. But there is a component where they need to get to know you. So the big thing about that is you have to then, when they give you a program, when they give you a nutrition guide, and they also give you homework to do at home, and they keep on tabs of you, they're not your mother, they're not your father, they're not your parents, they're not your girlfriend, they're not your boyfriend, whatever that situation is. So they have other clients as well, and they also have a life that's outside of personal training. So you also need to do the work in the gym. Number 4, the 4th truth of personal training. We are working when you do not see us working. So what that means is, even though we're visible at the gym, we're doing floor hours. So this is referring to commercial gyms, that is. Once we're getting home, we're putting circuits together for you. So what circuits basically are is what we would do together. Depending on the stage that you're in, you'll actually do something like circuit training, so going from one exercise to the next, or you could be doing something like strength training, so that is going to be based around particular movements. You could do something like plyometric training, and we create a circuit for that. We're going to be actively moving. This is great for athletes, but while we are in the gym, that's only one part of our job. When we're at home, we're reading articles, we're even probably writing articles, such as myself. I am in the process of writing for breakingmuscle.com myself. I am trying to read. So right now, I've read Practical Programming by Mark Ripp. I read Starting Strength by the same guy. I've read Jim Johnson, who's a physical therapist, well-renowned physical therapist at that. Things like treating your old rotator cuff, bulletproofing your hamstrings, your knees and shoulders, some of the biggest problems that I encounter on my journey as a trainer. And Ben Bernardo, who's a great registered dietitian, PhD at that. Great book, Advanced Sport Nutrition. I'll leave it in the link below. And it's a continual process that we're continually working at home. And we also try workouts on ourselves before we make you guys do them. So if it's something that doesn't work for us, I hope in best interest that a personal trainer is not giving you a particular movement that they themselves cannot perform. So the lie when it comes to personal training is that you need to take everything that we give you as truth. So that kind of helps to culminate all of the points that I previously made. We are still continuously learning. We do make mistakes. We are human. There's an accountability thing as well. So you need to make sure that you at the same time are conversing with us. So if you during your workout say something like, "Oh, am I doing this deadlift correctly? I'm pretty sure that my lumbar spine is supposed to be arched." A good personal trainer will have a conversation with you, because for some people, they will have a natural arch, especially in their lumbar spine. Some people have issues. So I have people who technically shouldn't be deadlifting, but I make them do variations of deadlifts, safer movements, who have things like triple D, which is specifically degenerative disc disorder. And we have conversations about it. People with triple D as well shouldn't technically be lifting weights in front of their body because of that imbalance. The lower back is not able to stabilize properly. Usually a weak core is the reason for that. However, as much as that is the case, if you Google it, whatever it is, you can still have them doing movements where their hands are in front of them, but the significant amount of weight that you can add is going to be of detriment to them. So definitely having conversations with your personal trainer is how you're going to make sure that you're getting the best value for it. Again, we're not walking encyclopedias, even though myself, I would love if that were the case. Obviously, I'm continuing to read. I'm by no means, Sherlock Holmes of figuring out everybody's case or trying to fix everyone in regards to my corrective exercise cert. It's going to be something where you need to read yourself. So reading books, going to conferences, going to seminars. Tomorrow, I'm going to be going to Focus on West 47th Street in the city, and New York City specifically, to do a squat training seminar with starting strength coaches. So again, just because I can teach you how to squat today doesn't mean that I can't learn something tomorrow that you'll say, "Hey, well, I thought you said this," and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we're not dunce caps, but don't take everything for truth that we say. Do the homework yourself. This is D. I work at Retro Fitness, Park Slope South. Peace.